topic. And organizational development, and while developing the organization, we are going to face so many difficulties. So how to face those difficulties? This is the subject given to us. So, what is OIS? Yesterday, Dr. Sanjay Ingole already explained about this OIS. But again, before going into the details of the OIS, we should remember what is BS4. We all know what is BS4. B stands for Bharatiya, we know. But S4, that is Samvidhan, Samman, Samraksha and Samruddhi. Every cadre of this organization and offshoots, they know pretty well about the BS4. And the same like that only, we should know about the OIS also, like BS4. We should remember, like BS4 only. So what is OIS? O means overall. I means improvement. Again I am telling you, don't feel bored. So many people yesterday, while forming the groups, so many people are wandering in the ground, not joining with the groups. I observe. For those people who are attending now, I am explaining what is OIS. So O means overall, I stands for improvement, and S stands for strategies. So overall implemental strategies of full Ambedkarite movement. So strategies, overall implemental means overall we should develop, we should analyze. That is overall implemental. But what is strategy? Strategy, yesterday, that Anil Ujjainiwal told that strategy means it should not be disclosed something like that he told. No, not like that. Strategy means it is a practical policy. We should implement practically. That is the strategy. Strategy in Telugu we use it to say Acharanatmaka Pranalika in Telugu. But in Hindi, Vyavaharik Niti, that is the strategy. So, what is the strategies we have to adopt now, newly? That we have to chalk out. To chalk out the operational strategies in different areas of the organization. In different areas, so many areas are there. While building up the movement, while building up the organization, there are so many areas. So these areas, operational strategies, for making our movement successful, these strategies are very necessary. Very, very necessary, I am telling you. One thing I want to tell you, a doctor may give a prescription to a person who is suffering with some disease. He will give some prescription to that patient according to his disease. Similarly, our doctor, our social scientist, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, also given some strategies, already given some strategies in for running the movement. That is nothing but ideology also, I tell you. So our doctor is also, our social scientist is also given some strategies. But why again we want to put up some strategies, some implemental strategies, that we should discuss now. That I want to discuss now. So, Baba Sahib told that two situations arise in any organization, in any political party, or in any society, or any institution also. There comes a time, Baba Sahib told once, any organization, two situations will arise in any organization, any political party or in any society. There comes a time. So what is that time? That time is nothing but stops growing. That organization, that political party or society stops growing. That time comes, definitely comes. Then what happens? Stops growing. When organization stops growing, the arteries of that organization will harden. Arteries means veins. Dhamani, Sira, in Telugu, Siradu, Dhamanulu, Dhamani, in Hindi, arteries. It will get hardened. The young people, they have no vision at all. When there is no growing in the organization or any political party, the young people in that particular organization or in that particular political party, the young people have no vision at all. The old people, like me, like other senior people of the organization, they have no dreams. They never dreams also. But then what will happen? That we should do. This is the one situation. They simply pass time on the past. The Kapades are told like that. The Kanshiram told like that. When they are working, when workers are doing like this, something we are pass on time on the past itself. When the organization stops growing, this is the situation. One situation will come. This is the situation number one. And another situation I am telling you, that in any organization or in any political party or in any society or in any institution also, crisis will arise in that particular organization or in particular party. No doubt about it. Whenever there is a crisis in the organization or in a particular political party, destruction will take place. Then at that juncture, at that time, the time comes. That means the old ways, the old strategies and the old things, not ideology. Ideology is okay. Ideology is standstill, that is constant. It will not change. The Phule Ambedkar ideology is against to the Brahmanism, that is standstill. That should not be changed. It is a constant thing. But the ways, the thoughts, the process, the strategies which we are implementing, that should be changed. Unless we change these strategies, unless we change new ideas, new ways to run the organization, the organization will go under. It will not flourish. This we must understand. Then Baba Sahib, after applying these two situations, that is, stops growing and crisis may come into the organization, he proposed one solution to this also. That solution is, what that solution? Finding of new ways, finding of new strategies. That is the solution. The crisis can be met. I am reading what Baba Sahib told in this particular issue. I am reading out that particular quotation. You please listen carefully. Whenever the crisis comes in the organization, whenever the organization stops growing, the crisis can be met by the discovery of a new way. Discovery of new way. Where there is no new way found, society or organization goes under. Time may suggest possible new ways. Time will play key role. Time will play a very key role in finding out of the ways. So the time may suggest possible new ways, but to step into the right one is not the time. This is the man. This is the cadre. Like ours, the cadre should step into the right way in right time is the duty of the cadre. This is the proposal given by Baba Sahib Ambedkar in volume number 1, page 212 and 213. You please note down. So when I am going through this volume, I struck to this point because I want to tell you one thing, that is, this is the 30th year I am associated with the organization of the Bamcef. During 12th National Convention of the Bamcef, which is conducted in the Jalandhar in 1995, that is the first time I attended in the first National Convention, that is the 12th National Convention of the Bamcef organization. Since then, I am continuously attending. This is the 42nd National Convention. So I am worked under the leadership right from Kapade Saab to Boya Saab and so many others. Right now, our Dhruv Saab also. We are working under the leadership of so many leaders. I think there are 16th national president is our engineer R. Dhruv Saab. He is the 16th national president of the Bamcef organization. But I fortunate to work from 5th national president, not 5th, the 3rd, only from Kanchiram and TJNews24x7 Delhi. I have not worked with these two great persons. But other than Gangadhar Saab, Ashok Dabra, Kapade Saab, Vaman Mishram, B.D. Boya Saab, Maske, S.S. Dammi, Ashok Parmar Saab, Dayaram Saab, S.R. Maurya, D.R. Arya, myself and Ganorkar and now R. Dhruv Saab. These are the people who led the Bamcef organization since from 1973 to 2025. So Bamcef crossed more than 52 years because Bamcef started in 1973. But the real work started from 1978 onwards. So these great persons, DK Kapad, Manyavar Kanshiramji, Dina Banesa, and Honorable DK Kapade Sir. These three people started the organization in 1973, but from 1973 to 1978 onward, these 5 years, most of the occasions, Kapade Sahib Kanshiram, both are visited throughout the country, nook and corner of the country, even to the southern states also. That is Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka also, and some parts of the northeastern states also. Out of 8 northeastern states, they also visited 3 to 4 northeastern states also. So all these states they visited and they concluded some points. They derived some methodology. They derived some strategies at that time and adapted into the organization. Still now we are following those strategies also. No problem. That is very good old strategies. But Baba Sahib already told in the page number 211 and 212 of the volume number 1, you should adapt new ways, new strategies, new thoughts into the organization for development of the organization. So, for that purpose only, at this juncture, I struck to this quotation given by Baba Sahib, and continuously I am asking the CEC, let us discuss the strategies, let us discuss the strategies, let us discuss the overall implemental strategies, let us discuss. So many in CEC, I asked and I requested the CEC. At last the CEC accepted my request and we discussed it. And yet at least we discussed, we formed a committee, 5 people committee, and derived that is Ashtanga Marga, not Ashtanga Marga, the 8 strategies, I call it as Ashtanga Marga. 8 strategies we derived. Every day, 1 month, continuously, we are on the online, different people of the cadre, different areas. Online, we discuss every year, every day, from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock in the night, 1 month, and we derived these 8 strategies. So, that is the thing, the background behind these strategies. So, I want to tell you what are these strategies. Now, I am not going to in detail with these strategies because there is no time. That will be discussed in later time again. But I want to introduce these strategies. By heart, you should by heart it. Strategies means practical policy. Practical policy means we should implement it. Why we are criticizing our enemy in all aspects, in all directions, regarding, for example, if we take this example, this constitution, when we are started the BS4 Abhiyan in 2018, we want to propagate the constitution in the field through BS4 Abhiyan. But Phule Sahib already told to us that one thing, before educating others, you should educate first. This is the precondition of the movement. This is the precondition. Before educating others, you should educate yourself first. So, what we want to propagate in the field about the Constitution. But Constitution, nobody knows about the ABCDs of the Constitution at the time of 2018. Nobody knows. Constitution is a constitute of 22 parts with one preamble, 22 parts with 395 articles and 81 sub-articles, 12 schedules, 3 appendixes and more than 100 amendments, 106, 114 amendments as on today. So these are the ABCDs of the Constitution. In this Constitution, fundamental rights and the directive principles of the state policy are the heart of the Constitution. And preamble is the essence of all the 395 articles of the Constitution. This we should understand. So before going into the field and propagating about the Constitution, we should know about this ABCDs of this Constitution. Like same way, before, why we are criticizing our enemy? Because with the true spirit, the people are not implementing the Constitution. With the true spirit, this is usually we are using this term, this word, true spirit. What is the meaning of true spirit? That we should understand. In the same way, the OIS, the 8 strategies should be implemented not by any other person, our own cadre, senior cadre, leading functionaries. Cadre means commitment, sincerity, time, talent, money, blood, sweat, sacrifice, everything constitute cadre. So this cadre should, with the true spirit, they should be implemented. Is that right? It is already 25 minutes. Okay, I will tell you some points. So this is the thing. It's a true spirit. If we implement in a practical way these OIs, essence of the OIs in the organization, then definitely the organization will become institutionalized and it will be developed like anything. So, I want to tell you these 7 strategies. First one is, you please listen carefully. Strategy for running the organizational activities, number 1. We are adopting so many strategies for running the organizational activities. What are the organizational activities? So many activities are there. So many. Conducting national conventions like this, conducting state conventions, conducting district conventions, conducting camps, conducting seminars, conducting symposiums, enrolling the memberships. So many things are running the organization. But in what new strategy we are adapted, that we will discuss later. Now there is no time, we will discuss. This is the number 1. Number 1 is running the strategy for running the organizational activities. And number 2 is propagating the strategy for propagating the ideology. Ideology means full Ambedkar ideology. So how to propagate? There are so many methods are there. Cadre camp, 1-day cadre camp, 2-day cadre camp, 3-day cadre camp, 5-day cadre camp, women's cadre camp. We are newly adopted as women's cadre camp also by this strategy. 2 days cadre camp. 2 times in a year, 5-day cadre camp, 1 time in a year. It should be conducted in the national headquarters, not in Nagpur. So these are the things we are adapted in the second strategy. We will discuss later. And third strategy is strategy for maintaining the organization. For maintaining the organization, for running the movement, Mulnivasi movement, we require 2 things. That is human resources and financial resources. These are the 2 major points we should concentrate, human resources and financial resources. After crossing of so, this is the thing I want to tell you. This is the third strategy, human and financial resources. And that the GB and CEC, conducting of the GB and forming of the CEC is also maintaining the organization. So this is the one area we should, the points we are discussed and we are formed also, so many things that we should discuss. And the fourth one is, that is the strategy for building various suns and what is suns and wings? Suns and wings of the Bamcef organization, building up of various suns and wings. So before elaborating our organization into so many suns and wings, we should concentrate, strengthen the Bamcef organization geographically and socially. That at least we should concentrate on organizing the cash. We are already told that there are 6,743 cash and 29 states and 7 union territories. So this should be complete first. Then we will concentrate on other wings and sons of the organization. So this is the fourth strategy. And the fifth strategy is a strategy for countering the internal and external enemies of the movement. What is a movement? Full Ambedkarite movement enemies, both internally and externally. This we are adopted, we are incorporated what Baba Sahib told in his values. The same strategies we are applied for this strategy also. This is the fifth strategy. And the sixth strategy is for maintaining the cordial relationship with all Mulnivasi organizations of the country. We already formed NCCBO. That is NCCBO, National Coordination and Cooperation of Mulnivasi Bahujan Organizations, MBO, NCC MBO. So for this, some our cadre also expressed so many doubts while how we can organize all these Mulnivasi organizations in the field. There are so much of difficulty we are facing, something like that they are asking. But there is no time to explain. I will explain later time. So this is the sixth strategy. And seventh strategy I want to tell you, that is one thing. That is the strength in developing the non-political roots of the Mulnivasi Bahujan Samaj. Non-political roots. Unless and until we strengthen these non-political roots, that is social roots, cultural roots, academical, the educational routes and academical routes. At a length we discuss like anything. Bamcef, since the last 50 years, we are concentrating on the only social routes only. We are not concentrating on cultural routes, educational routes and academical routes also. So we designed so many methodologies in organizing in this area also, in this booklet, Boya's document. So we will discuss later this also. And the last strategy is other strategies. In other strategies also, there are 8 strategies and plus 2 strategies I want to include and I want to discuss in the CEC. That 2 strategies I want to tell you and I will conclude it after telling these 2 strategies also. In other strategies, there are 8 strategies. Previously we discussed in the committee. But another 2 strategies I want to tell you. These 2 strategies are regarding the health. Health is the very important of the cadre. Cadre is the committed cadre, sincere cadre. They are using their mental strength, physical strength, financial strength and everything. Everything they are utilizing for the organization and the full Ambedkar movement. So it is the duty of the leadership of the organization to safeguard the health of the cadre also, and at the same time to guide the cadre to strengthen in the academic side also. The people at the cost of their families, they are running this movement. This is not correct nowadays. They should also see in the area of strengthening their own family in academical side and the health side also. This should be discussed. One thing I want to tell you, that is, one area I want to tell you, our forefathers right from Buddha to Kapadesa, except Buddha and Periyar, all these people, more than 12 people are lived between 60 to 70 years only. But whereas our enemy, when we are taking about more than 10 to 15 people example, right from Gujari Lal Nanda to L.K. Advani, they are lived more than 90 years. This is the area I studied like anything. Why our people, full Ambedkar people are not living between, they are dying between the 60 to 70 years only, while our enemy means against to our ideology, against to the principles of the justice, liberty, equality and fraternity, which is inscribed in the Constitution preamble. They are against to these principles. That is why we are calling them as our enemy. Our enemy is living more than 90 years. Whereas our forefathers lived except Buddha, everybody is died before 70, before 60 to 70 years they are dead. Everybody. Even our ex-national president Gangadhar is lying in the bed. Just we are giving some honorarium to them. Last few months back, our beloved Borkar is also gone with some treatment. I don't know. Just when I telephoned to him on some other purpose, I came to know he got some operation. So, the protecting the lives, protecting the health of the cadre, because cadre is not an ordinary cadre. Cadre, Bamcef cadre means they are using their blood, sweat, sacrifice, time, talent, money, commitment, sincerity. All these combining only they are called as a cadre. So this is the organization duty to protect our cadres' health is the prime duty. This is the one strategy we want to concentrate. I will tell you that Buddha lived for 80 years from 563 BC to 483 BC. He is exceptional. In all aspects, he is exceptional personality. That is why he is called as a Buddha. So, leaving Buddha, Ashoka, Samrat Ashoka, he lived only for 62 years. 294 BC to 232 BC. Guru Nanak, 1469 AD to 1439 AD, 70 years. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, from 1630 to 1680, only 50 years he lived. Phule Sahib, the first social revolutionary in modern India, from 1827 to 1890, he lived only for 63 years. Ramji Sakpa is the father of Baba Sahib Ambedkar. He lived for 65 years. Narayana Guru, he lived for 72 years. Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, he lived only for 48 years. From 1874 to 1922. Birsa Munda, he lived only for 25 years. Baba Sahib Ambedkar, he lived only for 65 years. From 1891 to 1956. Kanshi Ramji, 1934 to 2006, 72 years. D.K. Kapadesa, 1939 to 2000, only 61 years. Why this is happening? In this area we should concentrate. The organization should concentrate. This strategy we should apply. The average living standards of the China and Japan is 137 years. You know why they are living? Maintaining the health. We should live. We should live. We should live. Why? Because we want to run the movement. We want to propagate the ideology of the Phule and Baba Sahib Ambedkar. That's why we want to live. Not at the cost of something else. 60 to 70 years is a mere waste thing, living. Out of these 60 to 70 years, 35 years we are spending without doing anything. So after 40 years, we are committed to the commitment of the Phule Ambedkar ideology. So our people, our Bamcef people should live healthily and academically sound also. This area we should concentrate. And another thing I want to tell you, and this is so many things I want to tell you, but this is already 12:30, 12:24, and for this purpose, all these 8 strategies, and I want to conduct a brainstorming session in Nagpur, either for 1 day or 2 days. The CEC will decide in the month of February or the first week of March. We will conduct on these OAS. First 1 day 4 strategies and second day 4 strategies at a length. We will discuss. Not myself. I am very poor I am zero in Hindi. So like Dr. Ingole and some other Sanjay Mohiti sir and some other people will take the class. I will also take 1 class or 2 periods. In that manner, we will at least 2 to 3 hours for each strategy we will discuss. Because we want to implement these strategies with the true spirit. With the true spirit, unless and until with the true spirit, we will not implement. If we are not in a position to implement these strategies, the organization will not get into the institutionalized. With these remarks, I am concluding. I am very sorry to conclude because I am not anything what I want to tell, I am not exactly I want to express my views. Thank you very much. Jai Bhim, Jai Mulnivasi, Jai Bharat, Jai Samvidhan. Thank you very much, sir. At this moment.